Paint is peeling on the wooden rail. A single wind chime, a forgotten tale. I watch the droplets trace a lonely path across the glass, a silent aftermath. Your favorite mug sits on the windowsill. The space beside me feels impossibly still. No laughter echoes from the kitchen door, just the steady rhythm of the downpour. And I keep counting every empty space where your smile used to light this quiet place, where the swing still sways for one beneath the cold and setting sun. And every raindrop is a memory undone, a love that ended before it had begun. This hollow rhythm on the tin roof plays a lullaby for lonely days, where the swing still sways. I find your bookmark in a novel left half-read, a ghost of your hand on the page instead. The story's ending, I will never know. Some chapters fade before they get to grow, and I keep tracing every faded line where your shadow used to intertwine with mine, where the swing still sways for one beneath a cold and setting sun. And every raindrop is a memory undone, a love that ended before it had begun. This hollow rhythm on the tin roof plays a lullaby for lonely days, where the swing still sways. The hardest sound isn't the storm outside, it's the quiet where your voice used to reside, an echo in the empty chair, proof that you were once there. And now you're just the rain, where the swing still sways for one beneath a cold and setting sun. And every raindrop is a memory undone, a love that ended before it had begun. This hollow rhythm on the tin roof plays a lullaby for lonely days, envelope's been sitting on the sill, where morning light has slowly lost its will. The ink still wet on words I couldn't send, a conversation that will never end. The mug you left is holding yesterday, a bitter chill that never went away. I watch the steam rise, then it disappears, just like the comfort that dissolved with years. How do you measure what was never said? How do you grieve for a love that's not yet dead? This is the ache of the unwritten line, the taste of goodbye in unfinished wine. A story folded, never to be read, a warmth that turned to stone inside my head. We built a monument to silence and called it love instead. Trace the circles where your cup once sat, a ghostly ring, a permanent combat. The letters pile like unmarked graves of thought, all the forgiveness that I never brought. How do you mourn a fire that never burned? How do you heal a wound that never turned? This is the ache of the unwritten line, the taste of goodbye in unfinished wine. A story folded, never to be read, a warmth that turned to stone inside my head. We built a monument to silence and called it love instead. The hardest truth is in the empty space between the I and you we couldn't face. No declaration, just a slow retreat, a bitter victory, both incomplete. Just paper waiting and coffee growing cold, a postmark never pressed, a story never told. This envelope's been sitting on the sill, slowly lost its will. The ink still wet on words I couldn't send. A conversation that will never end. The mug you left is holding yesterday, a bitter chill that never went away. I watch the steam rise, then it disappears, just like the comfort that dissolved with years. How do you measure what was never said? How do you grieve for a love that's not yet dead? This is the ache of the unwritten line, the taste of goodbye in unfinished wine. A story folded, never to be read. A warmth that turned to stone inside my head. We built a monument to silence and called it love instead. I trace the circles where your cup once sat, a ghostly ring, a permanent combat. The letters pile like unmarked graves of thought. All the forgiveness that I never brought. How do you mourn a fire that never burned? How do you heal a wound that never turned? This is the ache of the unwritten line, the taste of goodbye in unfinished wine. A story folded, never to be read. A warmth that turned to stone inside my head. We built a monument to silence and called it love instead. The hardest truth is in the empty space between the I and you we couldn't face. No declaration, just a slow retreat, a bitter victory, both incomplete. Just paper waiting and coffee growing cold. A postmark never pressed, a story never told. stops right where your body used to be, a border drawn in gold and grief. I haven't moved the books you left or cleared the glass you used to drink. This museum of our almost life is frozen at the final brink. How do you measure what's not there? The weight of absence in the air, the hollow space where laughter slept before the promises were kept. And all that's left is the dust on your side of the bed, a silent testament to every word we never said. I trace the outline where you lay and watch the particles of us slowly drift away. We built a home on shifting sand and held it with an empty hand. The clock ticks louder in the hall, a metronome for this slow fall. I memorize the quiet sounds of footsteps that don't walk these grounds. How do you mourn a future planned? A map you drew but never scanned. The photographs we never took are hanging in this mental book. And all that's left is the dust on your side of the bed, a silent testament to every word we never said. I trace the outline where you lay and watch the particles of us slowly drift away. We built a home on shifting sand and held it with an empty hand. The hardest truth begins at 3 a.m. when hope has faded to a dying ember. And I finally understand that some goodbyes don't need December. They happen in the ordinary light of Tuesday afternoons devoid of fight. And all that's left is the dust on your side of the bed, a silent testament to every word we never said. I trace the outline where you lay and watch the particles of us slowly drift away. We built a home on shifting sand and held it with an empty hand. I'll let the sunlight have its claim and let the dust forget your name. I'll let the silence have its say and learn to live with yesterday. I trace your outline on the morning air, where sunlight used to find your hair. space you left behind is the only thing I'm holding now. Your favorite mug still warms my hands. I follow footprints in the sands of memories that shift and fade, a silhouette that time has made. How do you hold what isn't there? How do you love a vacant chair? I'm loving a ghost in the daylight, dancing with shadows in the night. Your echo's all that I embrace in this hollow, haunted space. I'm holding on to what's already gone, trying to sing a forgotten song. I set the table just for one, but pour the wine for everyone who might have been, who might have stayed in the choices that we never made. How do you mourn what never died? How do you say goodbye to sighs? I'm loving a ghost in the daylight, dancing with shadows in the night. Your echo's all that I embrace in this hollow, haunted space. I'm holding on to what's already gone, trying to sing a forgotten song. The hardest truth I've come to know is how a presence learns to go, while leaving all its warmth behind to haunt the corners of my mind. No final touch, no last caress, just this endless emptiness. I'm loving a ghost in the daylight, dancing with shadows in the night. Your echo's all that I embrace in this hollow, haunted space. I'm holding on to what's already gone, trying to sing a forgotten song. Whispers wait, a ghost's embrace in this empty space. I left the canvas on the easel bare, cold sketch of light and empty air. I trace the outline where you used to be, a silhouette of what you left with me. The morning sun still cuts across the floor and paints a shape I can't ignore. It's just a trick of light, a phantom limb, a hollow space where I keep filling in. How do you color in a fading gray? How do you finish what you can't erase? This is the unfinished portrait of our end, a masterpiece I'll never comprehend. All the shades of blue I couldn't blend, and all the lines I couldn't mend. Just a ghost in graphite, fading in the chair, a study in the art of learning how to bear. I tried to paint the sound of your goodnight, the warmth that vanished with the fading light. But every brushstroke just reminds me how you're just a negative space now. How do you frame a memory so thin? How do you start when you can't let it in? This is the unfinished portrait of our end, a masterpiece I'll never comprehend. All the shades of blue I couldn't blend, and all the lines I couldn't mend. Just a ghost in graphite, fading in the chair, a study in the art of learning how to bear. Is where the silent exhibition lives. No grand unveiling, no critic's praise, just quiet colors in a sunlit haze. An outline, a silhouette, an unfinished portrait. The record stopped before the final chord. A needle lifted, never to be restored. Your suitcase by the door, a silent stone. I watched you pack your heart, but leave your phone. No slammed door echo in the hallway air, just the empty space where your coat used to hang there, the thermostat unchanged, the clock still ticks, the quietest of all the parting tricks. How do you grieve a song that never played? How do you mourn a debt that was never paid? This was the unheard final note, the sinking of a silent boat, a love that ended with a sigh. Instead of asking why, we just let the music die. The quietest goodbye. I find your bookmark in a novel half-read, a sentence paused where all our words were left unsaid. The tea you brewed is long gone cold and still, a monument to an unspoken will. How do you close a book with no last page? How do you exit an unfinished stage? This was the unheard final note, the sinking of a silent boat, a love that ended with a sigh. Instead of asking why, we just let the music die. The quietest goodbye. The loudest sound is what we didn't say, echoing in this room where you don't stay. No grand explosion, just a fading light, extinguished in the middle of the night. This was the unheard final note, the sinking of a silent boat, a love that ended with a sigh. Instead of asking why, we just let the music die. The quietest goodbye. Just the rain and the space between, the unheard note where our love had been. I watched your window from the street below, a single square of gold against the snow. You turned the key, the lock clicked soft and low, and I just stood there, letting the cold wind blow. I memorized the pattern of your shade, the way the light that I could never know. A silent film projected on the window's glow. How do you mourn a warmth you never held? How do you grieve a story never spelled? And now the last light in your room has died, but its ghost still lingers here outside. A phantom warmth against the winter's chill. A silent promise I could never fill. You left the glow that stayed behind to haunt the hollow spaces in my mind. The street is empty, just the lamppost stare, and the imprint of your light upon the air. I trace the outline where your shadow fell, a silhouette I know too damn well. How do you miss a hand you never touched? How do you ache for what you wanted much? And now the last light in your room has died, but its ghost still lingers here outside. A phantom warmth against the winter's chill. A silent promise I could never fill. You left the glow that stayed behind to haunt the hollow spaces in my mind. Maybe it's better this way, never spoken. This love of mine forever broken, just a spectator to your distant light. A secret keeper of the silent night. No grand confession, no messy scene, just a glow that lived in the in-between. And now the last light in your room has died, but its ghost still lingers here outside. A phantom warmth against the winter's chill. A silent promise I could never fill. You left the glow that stayed behind. To haunt me, just a glow, a memory of gold. The clock stopped ticking at 3:15. Your side of the bed, a cold geography. I traced the shape of every word we didn't say. watch them evaporate and simply drift away. The phone sat silent, a relic on the shelf, a museum piece collecting only dust and self. No final argument, no slamming of a door, just the quiet settling of a love that was no more. How do you grieve a sound that never came? How do you bury a whisper without a name? And the last breath of a bell never rang in the cathedral where our promises once sang. Just the hollow echo where your voice used to dwell. When silence became the story we chose to tell, we were a song that forgot its melody and faded into a deafening memory. Found your favorite mug still warm from the sun, a phantom of a habit, a ritual undone. I poured the tea and let the steam pretend that you were coming back to hold it in the cathedral where our promises once sang. Just the hollow echo where your voice used to dwell. When silence became the story we chose to tell, we were a song that forgot its melody and faded into a deafening memory. The loudest sound I've ever known was the space between us, completely grown. A canyon carved from things left unsaid, a universe born inside my head, where every I love you turned to stone. The last breath of a bell, just the silence where we ended. I trace your outline on the morning air, where sunlight used to find your hair. This empty space you left behind is the only thing I'm holding now. favorite mug still warms my hands. I follow footprints in the sands of memories that shift and fade, a silhouette that time has made. How do you hold what isn't there? How do you love a vacant chair? I'm loving a ghost in the daylight, dancing with shadows in the night. Your echo's all that I embrace in this hollow, haunted space. I'm holding on to what's already gone, trying to sing a forgotten song. I set the table just for one, but pour the wine for everyone who might have been, who might have stayed in the choices that we never made. How do you mourn what never died? How do you say goodbye to sighs? I'm loving a ghost in the daylight, dancing with shadows in the night. Your echo's all that I embrace in this hollow, haunted space. I'm holding on to what's already gone, trying to sing a forgotten song. The hardest truth I've come to know is how a presence learns to go, while leaving all its warmth behind to haunt the corners of my mind. No final touch, no last caress, just this endless emptiness. I'm loving a ghost in the daylight, dancing with shadows in the night. Your echo's all that I embrace in this hollow, haunted space. I'm holding on to what's already gone, trying to sing a forgotten song. A whisper's wait, a ghost's embrace in this empty space. I didn't hear the door click shut, just noticed how the air went still. Your coffee mug, a half-moon ring left on the windowsill, and in the space between the notes, of songs we used to play. I felt the ending settle in, a quiet gray decay. No photograph was turned face down, no angry message on the screen. Just all the plans we penciled in, now fading, barely seen. Your favorite sweater on the chair, still holding some old heat. A monument to what we were, now incomplete. How do you grieve a ghost that never screamed? How do you heal a wound that never bled? And the dust settles on our names in the book we never wrote, a silent, slow surrender of every whispered note. No thunder in the leaving, no storm to mark the end, just the quietest of goodbyes. My lover, now my friend, we faded like a photograph left out in the sun. I traced the outline where you slept, a hollow in the sheets, and listened to the empty sounds of all our old defeats. The clock ticks on a steady beat against the growing quiet, and I learned the art of holding space in this newfound riot. How do you mourn a fire that never burned? How do you read a page you never turned? And the dust settles on our names in the book we never wrote, a silent, slow surrender of every whispered note. No thunder in the leaving, no storm to mark the end, just the quietest of goodbyes. My lover, now my friend, we faded like a photograph left out in the sun. The echo isn't loud, it's just persistent, a hum beneath the floor. It's not the grand dramatic break, it's the not knocking on the door. It's the calendar unchanged, it's the extra plate I put away. It's learning how to say goodnight and meaning it today. And the dust settles on our names in the book we never wrote, a silent, slow surrender of every whispered note. No thunder in the leaving, no storm to mark the end, just the quietest of goodbyes. My lover, now my friend, we faded like a photograph left out in the sun. Just the dust settling on our names. The record stopped before the final song. The needle lifted and the silence hung. No shattered glass, no angry burning light, just two shadows fading in the dying light. A story's final chapter, blank and bare, an empty stage with no one standing there. No final curtain call, no last applause, just the quiet closing of a door that was. How do you grieve a war that never came? How do you mourn a love without a name? We wrote an ending without a fight, no bitter words to haunt the night, just a slow dissolve, a fading frame, a whisper lost before it found its name. We simply let the story go and watched our colors bleed into the snow. I find your bookmark in a book half read, a promise sleeping in an unmade bed. The questions linger, but they've lost their sound in this quiet cemetery of common ground. How do you heal a wound that never bled? How do you bury thoughts you never said? We wrote an ending without a fight, no bitter words to haunt the night, just a slow dissolve, a fading frame, a whisper lost before it found its name. We simply let the story go and watched our colors bleed into the snow. The hardest piece is the one you can't defend, the quiet surrender with no enemy to end, just two souls agreeing to forget the plot, leaving the most important chapters unsought. We wrote an ending without a fight, no bitter words to haunt the night, just a slow dissolve, a fading frame, a whisper lost before it found its name. We simply let the story go and watched our colors bleed into the snow.